Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
All right. April 28th. What day is it, Chloe?
It's prom day.
Prom day.
I gotta watch the road notice.
Cool. Keep your hands on the wheel.
I will.
I'll get the video.
Vlogging this so we can see it.
We gotta,
older.
you know, our generation, we gotta vlog everything. We gotta get everything down on tape.
Yep.
What are we listening to?
It's Tame Impala.
I love this.
Tame Impala, that's the band.
I love Tame Impala. I love it. I love them.
Okay. Are you ready?
So where are you going?
Okay, so we have to, I think we're meeting with the high school. Okay. And then we're gonna go to Perkins. And then we're gonna get ready. Are we good?
Yeah, we're like so good.
Okay, wait, no, are we actually good? You seem, okay, yeah, good?
Oh shit, we're on
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Ans, what are you doing? No, not funny. Ansley, what are you doing?
I'm driving.
Are you okay?
I'm totally fine.
No, you're not.
Oh, Odin, actually, could you grab me some chapstick?
Oh yeah, for sure. Here. Let's see.
Here, I can,
You can hold that? All right, let's see.
yeah, sure, I can hold it. Can't really see what I'm filming, but it's fine.
What's going on?
I'm just filming.
Nice.
Here, take that. Thanks.
Oh, almost dropped the camera.
Okay, Ans, what are you most excited for tonight?
Tonight?
Well, like, yeah, prom, like, all of it. Like Grand March, I don't know.
Grand March.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna try to get through that one.
What do you mean? Ans, how drunk are you? You're like,
I don't even know at this point.
shut up, you're not serious. This is not happening.
Kelby,
Also, please drive speed limit, thank you. I can't, this made me a little bit anxious, but it's fine. I'm fine.
there's a lot of cars next to us. We're fine.
Oh, okay.
Then Ansley's gonna drive us to Perkins.
Solid. I'm so hungry for Perkins.
I don't know what I'm gonna get.
I need to shower. I need to eat. I need to shave. It's a long day. There's a long day ahead.
It's a big day.
It's a big day. It is a big day.
I'm going to Cole's hair salon, I think, to get my hair done and my makeup done with my friends.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, do it. Go for it. Listen, okay, I just had to get a little of my system to relax before prom. I can't dance without any liquor in my body.
And you're gonna have like 4 of your friends in this car. You're not driving. You're not. No, I'm like not joking.
Fine.
This is like funny, but like no, I'm not laughing.
I'm kind of laughing.
Okay, well,
No,
okay, cool. Awesome.
I'll just change when we meet up with Chloe. Okay? Well,
Okay.
she can drive when we get there, but
Oh my God, Ansley. Okay.
All right, Chloe, we're almost here. It's almost time. All right, we're meeting up with Kelby, Ansley and Kelby and Ansley. Either way works.
not even here yet. Look at all this open parking spots.
But yeah, you know, we're pulling up right now, getting ready to go to Perkins, get ready to go.
Oh, look,
And,
they're gonna be here.
Ansley, I don't know, but we're just gonna meet them, okay? Wait, Ants, cut.
Chloe, stop! Chloe, stop! Hey!
Oh shoot, Ansley!
Scott County 911, where is your emergency?
My friend and I, we were driving. We hit another car, and I think everyone's really hurt.
Okay, all right, did the car roll?
No, we just crashed right into him.
A car ran into you?
No, we like hit them head on.
You hit another car head on?
Yeah. My friend and I wish she's driving.
Is anybody injured?
Yeah.
There are injuries?
There are.
Can you tell me about the injuries?
Well, the other people, they're not. Well, whatever.
Ma'am, can you take a deep breath for me?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, all right, take a deep breath so I can get the information out, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me what kind of injuries there are?
Yeah, there's a lot of blood, and my one friend, he's not. Neither of them are moving in the other car, and they're like.
Okay, neither of your friends are moving?
No, and he's like through the windshield.
She went through the windshield?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we got help en route to you there, okay?
Okay,
All right. Can I get your information before you hang up here?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Silvernagel.
Can you spell that, please?
Silve.
Let's give Officer Angie a big hand. I'll be the narrator for the event, and the event that you're about to witness is probably a lot different than any other chemical awareness program that you've seen. Our goal is to give you a real-life example of the dangers of drinking and driving through a simulated crash. Getting behind the wheel of a motor vehicle after consuming any amount of alcohol is a high-stakes gamble that none of us can afford to take. The mock crash is very real. You're going to get an opportunity to experience the realities of the jobs done by emergency personnel who respond to crashes on our highways and roads. It's all a matter of making good choices. Please remember what we call the fatal four in traffic safety. These are the four factors that most serious injury or fatal crashes have in common. It's speeding, distracted driving, such as being on the cell phone texting, forgetting to put on a seatbelt, or driving impaired. Impaired by drugs, alcohol, or sleep. Remember, make good choices. I'll narrate some things as we go throughout this, but like I said at the beginning, it's very real. I've done these, I've been a trooper for many, many years, and even I have to almost pinch myself sometimes, it looks so real. But this is the reality of what can happen if you make a bad choice. So, Officer Angie, we are ready. Obviously, we have a two-vehicle collision here. There's a head-on collision. What you see there is an individual laying outside the vehicle. It's not rocket science. You can probably tell that that person didn't have on a seatbelt. Remember the theme that I mentioned earlier, the fatal four. Somebody's probably going too fast. Somebody maybe didn't have on a seatbelt. Somebody was distracted by whatever. And then maybe alcohol or drugs played a role in this. We don't know yet. But what would happen, I believe you got the 911 call played here when you were in school. Somebody would make a 911 call to radio dispatch. And then usually the first people to show up will be the law enforcement. We typically will get the call first, and then the fire departments and the ambulances are paged. Officers are usually the first people to show up, and it's usually a very chaotic scene, just like you're seeing here. Their first job is to check on the people that are seriously injured, and then they will eventually advise other responding units of what we have here at the situation, at the scene. After the law enforcement arrive, typically it'll be the firefighters that'll arrive next. Sometimes in the chief's truck, sometimes the other fire trucks will arrive all at the same time. But now the firefighters, their job is to help secure the scene and get out any other people that are seriously injured from the vehicles. It can sometimes be very, very difficult to get people out of these vehicles that are so mangled from the crash. If somebody is deceased at the scene, we will cover up the body. You might say, well, why don't you remove the body right away? We can't do that. We need to keep everything as much as possible as it is, because this is now a death scene. Someone's been killed here. So there's all sorts of protocol that needs to take place. And it's a little different than what you see on CSI and things like that on TV. There's some truth in some of those shows, but eventually, usually a state patrol crash reconstructionist would be called out to the scene, and we would get a forensic map of it, and we'd have to mark exactly where everything was at the time of the crash. We'd be marking crash evidence like skid marks and things such as that. And having been on many of these scenes, when you're the first officer here, or the firefighters, it seems like forever until other people arrive to help, because if there's anybody seriously trapped in there, there's not a lot one person can do to get them out. We have somebody that's intoxicated that needs to be watched, so they don't just all of a sudden disappear. We don't have the person that we eventually need to arrest and hold accountable for this. It's only been a couple of minutes, but when you are the victim or the officer waiting for more help, it's like it's hours before more help arrives. We were here like last Friday. You guys remember what last Friday was like? So, helicopter doesn't fly after. So, it'll be about what's about today. Again, this person needs to stay there until a medical examiner arrives for that body. As I mentioned earlier, the firefighters are getting out all their hydraulic tools. You probably heard of the jaws of the before. That's some of the stuff that size of their pupil. A person that's been drinking heavily, their pupils will be dilated, which means large. And then the deputy moves her hand back and forth and watches how that person's eyes track. The person that's been drinking heavily, their eyes will bounce up and down, from side to side. We get a term called the status. Of course, the more that person's eyes jerk back and forth, the more that person's had to drink. There's two other tests that the deputy will put. This is second drunk drive or food. It's two coordination tests. Tests are pretty simple for people. If they're not here, they have this personality. The test is walk and turn test.
Keep inside.
Walk straight, lines are straight. Right, side, and then come back to where they started. That can sometimes be quite difficult task. Get back to our DWI investigation. The officer now is explaining another test, and that's called the one-leg stand test. Just stand in place. And when your legs about 6 inches off the ground, you're pointing straight out. You look down at the tip of the toe, cross 1, cross 2, cross 3. So the officer tells you to stop. And what we're looking for here is not using your arms for support, looking at the tip of your toe, putting your foot up and down, all things under here, which is very difficult to do. This is all because of somebody making a bad choice. How do you prevent this? Don't drink in your eye. Or if you do decide to drink, get a designated driver. 100% prevent. None of us would want to have to, the person that killed this person here, they have to live with this the rest of their life too. So in a way they are a victim, not as bad as the parents and the loved ones of the person laying out there. But every day they wake up, they need to know that they were supposed to. They didn't mean for it to happen, but it happened. And they will become responsible. Officers here are adding what eventually be turned over to this component and they would do the final charge as well. CV, vehicular homicide. The other people that are injured, that would be a criminal vehicular operation charge and multiple other charges. I see an open container laying out there on the highway, the street. It's another charge. Multiple charges will come out of this. The most serious one, of course, would be the death caused by the crash. Before these vehicles would be moved, there would be lots of photographs. And you've probably gone by some bad crashes after the fact and seen paint on the road. We always mark the final resting vehicles and any skid marks and stuff like that as well. And then that would be all.
And I'll just talk to everybody who know about that.
From above, a lot of times the state patrol will bring a helicopter in so we kind of get a bird's eye view. Because we need to build a very strong case against that person to make sure that they are charged properly. The DWI suspect in jail there, they would be able to now is the removal of the deceased person. Eventually, the medical examiner, coroner, will arrive on the scene such as this, and usually with the help of the fire personnel, the body will be treated as respectfully as possible and put on the gurney there and then transported to the medical examiner's office where there will be an autopsy done in that machine as well. The medical examiner will determine the cause of death. And investigate the cause of death. All the evidence is gathered, secured properly. On an average day in Minnesota, how many people are arrested for DWI? 25% of all fatal crashes are DWI related. In 2016, that's the last year we have all the totals for, 95 people in Minnesota were killed by a drunk driver. The 2017 stats will become available sometime this June. Every time an officer investigates a crash, we do a crash report. And all that information is gathered by the state of Minnesota and compiled into this big statistical booklet. We know that a failure to wear a seatbelt also played a factor in this crash. Not so much the crash, but the death. Because the person was ejected from the vehicle. They're the victim. But the seatbelt might have prevented some of this. Hard to say. You're 6 times more likely to be killed or injured in a car crash if you're not wearing your seatbelt. And unbelted motorists, such as this person, many times gets ejected outside the vehicle. They go through the windshield first or out the side window. Again, as long as I've done this, I'm amazed how a body can fit through a little opening sometimes. And say, there's no way that can happen. It can happen. We all know this, an object in motion wants to do what? That's why you put your seatbelt on. An object in motion stays in motion. At whatever speed the car is going. Minnesota has a primary seatbelt law. And we almost always lead the nation in seatbelt usage. About 95% of us wear our seatbelt all the time. But it's got to be 100% because you never know when the bad thing's going to happen. This person didn't think what was going to happen today. And you see what happened. It wasn't their fault, the crash. They just don't want to walk away. 2016, 94 people in Minnesota last week without having a super. In the officer's investigation, maybe distracted driving could have played a role in this. Maybe the person was impaired, but they were also on the cell phone. Distracted driving is the #1 cause for people your age. The other, almost, I will call them victims, because I've been to probably over 100 fatal crashes in my career, are the people behind you. We live with this too. These are not fun things to see. A lot of times, firefighters and the officers, paramedics, will go through a big debriefing as well to talk about what we just saw. We deal with it at the time because we have to, but we carry a lot of this with us too. And you do have a great fire department. Jordan guys and I have done many bad crashes together. From here, Auntie, we are going to dismiss the folks, and you guys are going to go back into your school. But remember what you just saw today. Remember what I said earlier. All this stuff is preventable. None of this needed to happen if somebody made good choices. And you have the power. Use that right. Make good choices. Thank you for being a great audience.